and today I'm going to be sharing with you the TBR that I have created for the Booktube-A-Thon readathon. And what the Booktube-A-Thon is like, it's like a yearly thing where you have to read it's like a week long, and you read books based on like little snippets, like this book has to have a pink cover, or a book that is a classic or something. Like, you just have little stipulations and you have to try and complete the challenges in 7 days. And the goal is to read 7 books in 7 days and see if you can do it. Coming here to tell you my TBR for the 2016 Booktube-A-Thon. The first book on my TBR is a book with a yellow cover, or a book with yellow on the cover. And the book that I picked for this is Love Does by Bob Goff, and this book is, yellow on the balloon. But this book is just a book about love and this guy Bob Goff's experiences, and I actually saw Bob Goff and got to meet him at a church youth group convention that I go to every year, and he was our speaker this past year, and he really moved me. He was very inspirational, very nice. If I can find my picture with him, I'll put it somewhere. But he was just a really nice person, and after hearing him speak, I wanted to buy his book, and this gives me a chance to go ahead and dive into reading it. And the next book on my TBR is a book you can only read after sunset, and this is probably going to be one of the easiest things for me because I work during the day, so I don't have a lot of time to read during the day. So reading after sunset is, usually when I'm getting off work and eating dinner, so that's when I'll do my reading, is after dinner. And so this is probably going to be pretty easy. And the book that I picked is going to be a reread for me, and that is Hatchet by Gary Paulson. I've read this multiple times, but I think the last time I read this was 5th grade. So the next book on my TBR is a book that you found through Booktube, and the book that I'm going to use for this is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. And I picked this book because I actually hadn't heard of this series until I discovered Booktube, and I really want to read some contemporary books this summer, and I figured summer readathon, book I found through Booktube, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Okay, so the next book on my TBR is a book by one of your favorite authors, and the book that I chose for this is Party Games by Earl Stein. This is a Fear Street novel, and if you don't know, now you do, that R.L. Stein is one of my favorite authors. And I'm not talking Goosebumps books, like I used to read those all the time, like they're good, but the Fear Street ones, like, they will mess with you, like they're creepy. Like, Goosebumps, they're like not real, but Fear Street ones are like more believable, more real stuff, like stalkers and murderers and serial killers. Okay, and the next book on the TBR is read a book that is older than you. And the book that I picked for this is called Funhouse by Diane Ho. I don't want to call her Ho, I think it's H-O-H, I'm not really sure. And this book was published, I think it's 1990, let me look. This book is from 1990. I was born after 1990, so I'm going to be reading this one. The final challenge for the Booktube-A-Thon is to read 7 books, and I didn't try and condense anything. I didn't try and use the same book for 2 categories. I'm just going to try and go through 7 books. Go hard or go home. Gotta set big goals so you'll never reach anything. And the 7th book that I chose is by another one of my favorite authors. That's Fallen to Darkness by Christopher Pike. As I always do with things like this, I will be linking the Booktube-A-Thon channel down below, as well as the Booktube-A-Thon's curator. I'll be leaving her channel down below, and I'll be leaving some of the other, Booktube-A-Thon 2016 related videos linked down below, so you can check those out. Join in. It's like the 18th through the 20-something. So join in. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna do reading challenges and video challenges, and I'm hoping to complete all of them, and I'm hoping. We'll see. So, that's it for my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. Until the next video, bye guys. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars, and if you read this book, then I'm going to say 5 out of 5 morning stars.